Oh, yeah, we back in the building once again. It's your boy, EJ, a.k.a. 2K Williams, owner and editor-in-chief over at 3kingsboxing.com. I'm here with my man, Miguel Cruz, 147-pound contender. How you doing today, boss?
Doing absolutely beautiful, man. Everything is good.
Oh, yeah, man. That's what's up. So go ahead and give some of the fans out there that, call themselves boxing enthusiasts but don't really know too much about boxing, who you are and how you become the fighter Miguel Cruz.
My name is Miguel Cruz. I'm 28 years old. I'm living in Puerto Rico right now. I had just recently moved from Orlando. I'm 17-1 with 11 knockouts. Signed with Al Heyman, and I usually fight for premier boxing champions.
You had some pretty good wins, actually. I wanna highlight within the PBC stable. You've had David Grayton, Samuel Figueroa. I'm not sure if Samuel Figueroa is a PBC fighter, but that's still a good fight on your resume.
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. Alex Martin twice, you know what I'm saying? And actually, the Alex Martin fight, in my opinion, is kind of where you got that reputation that you'll fight anybody because it was a split decision win in the first fight, and you ran that shit back 5 months later, something you didn't have to do. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, but I wanted it.
Yeah. So, but then, and we got to talk about the negative. We got to go to that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You stepped up to Josesito Lopez, who had the experience factor, obviously, right? Yeah. He's had quite a few number of bouts under his belt where, it just seemed in that match he was able to bring a lot of veteran tactics that you may not have been ready for. And one thing that I seen in that fight is that he put you on your back foot, which is something that I'm not used to seeing you do in a lot of the fights that I've seen. I've watched you do. Right. So what adjustments do you think you've made, along with your longtime trainer, O'Neal Watson, to basically make it to where you're going to come back even stronger post the loss to Josesito Lopez?
I mean, honestly, man, it was a lot of negative things that happened in that training camp. I was training with O'Neal Watson is technically my manager. He's not my trainer.
Okay.
He did a lot of stuff, I was training with Jorge Rubio for that fight, and 4 weeks before the fight, he kind of left me to go to England. And so I kind of had to train with some random guy, and then O'Neal came 2 weeks before the fight. So it was kind of like I had 3 different trainers in one camp, and it was just improper preparation for that type of level fight, I also had hurt hands, and I hurt my hands early in that fight, and that put me on the back foot because I had tendinitis. I had tendinitis in both of my hands, and I'm still doing rehab, and I've been starting to train, so that really did affect me in that fight. I'm not here to make excuses. I lost to Josesito, and I would love a rematch. I would love to get that fight off my chest. I'm a better fighter than he'll ever be, and I know that. But, it just wasn't my night that night. His experience didn't show. I was fighting in Mexico. They was taking points off, and I think it got in my head as well. I think I got a little frustrated with how the referee wasn't letting me fight on top of the fact that my hands hurt.
Right.
And I waited a little bit too late, to put on the type of fight that I would usually put on. And I think if I would have, and I still think, even with the hurt hands and even with all the circumstances that were going negative, if I would have had 2 more rounds in that fight, it would have been a totally different fight. I felt like he had a good 6 rounds in him or 7, and then he started kind of cruising and took his foot off the pedal. But I wasn't really able to capitalize the way I wanted to, and my hands were moving the way I wanted to. But as of right now, the adjustments that I made, it's kind of pretty drastic. I kind of scrapped everybody. I'm not going to lie. I don't work with O'Neal anymore because I felt very uncomfortable in the locker room, and there was just a lot of stuff that was going on that I felt like I just felt very uncomfortable. I didn't feel like I felt like I was being set up, and it just wasn't a good feeling for me not being able to trust the people that were closer to me.
Right.
So I decided that I was going to go home. I moved to Puerto Rico. I'm here, and I started training, and I started rehab, and I started everything. I'm going back to square one. I'm actually going to start working with Ivan Calderon, who was a former world champion at 106 pounds. He did 18 title defenses.
Absolutely.
He's going to help me. And I'm going to have some great work out here. And God willing, everything is going to turn around in my career. And I can't wait to come forward and come right back. But I would love a rematch with Josesito. so that I can get back into a world title contention opportunity.
Absolutely, and that's what's up, man. I hope everything is working well for you. I hope you're feeling a lot better with that move over to Puerto Rico. Because at the end of the day, if you're not mentally there, I tell people all the time, boxing is like 90% mental. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
if you don't get the Josesito Lopez rematch, I'm just gonna piggyback off of what you last said. I know that you fought within the 154-pound division before. You've campaigned most of your. I think you've been a pro for 6 years now. You've campaigned most of that at 147. Do you ever think of moving up to 154 to campaign there permanently?
No.
Okay.
I would like to stay at 147 for as long as I can. If I do go up to 154, it'll be towards the tail end of my career.
Okay.
When I can't make it anymore, if that becomes something that happens. But as of right now, I can make 147 great, and I'm huge at 147. And when I'm healthy and I'm 100% there mentally, like you said, I don't believe anybody can beat me. And I believe I could give every single world champion out there a run for his money, man.
Oh man, that's what's up. That's what's up. The Errol Spencers, the Terrence Crawfords.
Those are all fights. Absolutely, I would love to fight Kenny Garcia. I would love that fight.
Hey man, that's what I like to hear from fighters, man. A lot of fighters out there are hesitant. And you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna push the button. I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, you know.
No, absolutely. Man. I want to fight all four of them. I want to fight Jesse Vargas. I want to fight Kenny Garcia. I want to fight Andre Berto. I want to fight Errol Spence. I want to fight Terrence Crawford. I want to fight. You know, you name it. I wanna get that opportunity to showcase my skills, because I know that Josesito fight was not me at all, and at least not to the best of my ability. You know, and I know I can do better than that, and I know I'll show that. Just like I did in the second Alex Martin fight.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do in the second Josesito fight. I'll do the same thing.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm not that. You know, Josesito Lopez, he's all right. I think he's accomplished a lot in his career.
Yeah. I couldn't hit that motherfucker because my hands were hurting every time I punch him in his hard face, man.
Yeah.
They gave me used gloves. They gave me these used grant gloves that had like no padding in the knuckles.
Yeah.
My hands, and I think I got a fat hand wrap job. It was just a lot of stuff within my boxing side. Within everything, it was weird, man. I was fighting a Mexican in Mexico, and the referee, I feel like, was even paid off, and I'm not making it. I would love to fight him. I'll fight him again in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? I don't care.
Yeah.
But the circumstances will be different next time we fight. I promise.
Well, you did get called on some low blows that I didn't think were quite low in that fight.
Yeah, of course. and then they took 2 points off from me, came to the corner, said, well, I have to go back to the body. And that was a big part of our game plan anyways. He had his cup all the way up to his titties. It was just a bullshit, man. It was a bunch of bullshit.
Word up.
So I'm hungry to get that back. Trust me, man. I'm starving to get it back. He's probably going to get the Keith Thurman fight, because that's what they had told us. It was basically like an elimination type fight that the winner was going to get Keith Thurman. So he's probably going to get Keith Thurman. He's going to get spanked, and then I'll be able to get my shot at Josesito to put myself in position to fight somebody like maybe a Victor Ortiz, John Molina winner, or anybody. I don't care, anybody.
Yeah, Victor Ortiz is getting ready to fight. John Molina Jr. Yeah, that's true. I forgot all about that. I forgot all about that fight. Okay. Yeah, a lot of good
fights for me at 147. Man.
Oh yeah, 147 is a stacked division. Then it's actually stacked with a lot of names where you can put them on your resume and it'll give you a little bit more credibility as well. So
absolutely, I'm excited for that.
Keith Thurman don't know when he's coming back though, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Keith Thurman, man, I don't know. I don't even know if he wants to box anymore. To be honest with you, I think he just wants to retire undefeated.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's how I feel. I don't know.
I think he's scared to lose, and that's why he don't want to fight. I have no idea. It's very weird to me that he's been this long now fighting. It just seems like he's married, and he just, I don't know.
Kind of just checked out. Yeah, I agree with that. All right, let's go into your style real quick, man, before I let you go. I know you've mentioned, your favorite fighter, of course, is Tito Trinidad. I think you've mentioned also Prince Nassim Hamed is somebody that you like as well. And I think I can actually see, why you would mention Tito Trinidad, because you guys pretty much have the same dimensions, and then both of you guys are orthodox fighters with a mean left hook from that particular position.
Yeah, for sure.
But I actually liken you. I want to know your thoughts on this, because I'm a styles guy, man. I break down fights. I used to be an amateur fighter, so I break down styles, and I do a lot of comparison and stuff like that. I liken you on to more of an Antonio Margarito.
Absolutely have heard that a lot.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna lie, I really like his style. Like when he was young, you know, when I feel like Margarito's probably one of those guys who his skills were underrated.
Absolutely.
The hand wraps tarnished his career. You know?
Yeah.
But when you go back to Antonio Margarito, the one that fought Sergio Martinez, when you go back to that version of him, I mean, he was a solid fighter, tall, powerful puncher with a knee right uppercut. So I mean, I wouldn't be bothered at all compared to somebody like that. But I definitely have a little bit more boxing in me than he does.
Oh yeah.
He definitely is somebody who I've been compared to before. I like the Mexican style. I like it.
Well, you actually move better than Antonio Margarito. He's a bit stiff, you know what I'm saying? And you bend at the waist a lot better. You bend your knees a lot better than he does. I've seen you actually give angles here and there. You can't get a fucking angle out of Antonio Margarito. Save your life.
No. It's just straightforward and then just. But the pressure is relentless. And
exactly.
He'll beat you down with that.
And that's what I see with you. The pressure, also that lead right hand. You like to lead with that right hand.
Yeah, I love to use it as a double because I feel like that's something that southpaws don't really see that much. And one of the things that I wanted to do in my career was fight a lot of southpaws early in it, so that when I get to because right now if you look at the best are all lefties. At the end of the day,
that's
I'm
true.
Have to fight them. You know, Luis Collazo is somebody who I might even have to fight.
Yeah, man.
I mean, that's a lot.
That's a good little Puerto Rican scrap right there, bro.
Yeah,
I'm trying to see that.
I didn't think it was going to happen, honestly. I didn't think it was going to ever happen. I mean, they offered me that fight, and honestly, I didn't turn it down, but I picked the Josesito fight over it. It was between me and Lewis, who was going to get to fight him, and they had made mentions of me and Lewis fighting, and Lewis is somebody who I grew up watching, so I was like, man,
yeah,
that's crazy to have to fight somebody who I like, you know, I was a huge fan.
Yeah.
But at this point, when he beat Brian Corella, who's somebody that I fought a couple of times in the amateur too, that makes me definitely want to fight him. The fact that he still got it like that, you know, I would like to fight him.
That's what's up, man. So, last question, man. When do you think we're gonna see you back in the ring, basically showcasing your talents?
End of November, beginning of December, I'll be back, 100%.
Okay. Are you sparring anybody of note to get you back into that shape?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Right now, I'm still in therapy, and I start sparring in October.
All right, man. That's what's up. I don't want to hold you up. This is one of them quick interviews, man. I just wanted to get you out there. I haven't really seen too many people talk to you after the Josesito Lopez loss. I'm pretty sure they have. I just haven't seen it. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
Over at what we do at 3kingsboxing.com, man, we talk to any and everybody. We try to get everybody out there. And you're one of them prospects that I think has an opportunity to become a world champion if he's actually.
Thank you so much, man. Thank
you
so much.
Yeah, man. So definitely, I appreciate you getting on. We will talk again, man. I'll keep in touch with you. You got my number. I got yours. And enjoy the rest of your day, brother.
Absolutely. Take care. Thanks for calling.
All right, you too.